Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Wahyuningsih, student number 136, and now I'll make this video to give a review from a movie critic from famous critic. And the famous critic that I choose is Stephanie Zacharek. Now I will start my presentation by stating the contents of this presentation. Here is the content of today's presentation, that is introduction, movie explanation, movie conflicts, summarized movie, movie claims and evidence, review of structure, and then the closing. Now we will move to the introduction. In the introduction, as you can see below, I put the Minari poster. The review that I picked from Stephanie Zacharek work is the review of Minari movie. The Minari movie review that written by Stephanie Zacharek is published in Time, February 26, 2021, with the title In Gently Moving Minari, a Korean family finds home in America's homeland. Then next slide is the explanation, the reviewer explanation about the plot and setting that she writes in her movie article review. The reviewer gives the readers enough explanation about the movie detail in this review. The movie plot is telling the reader about the story of American dream of immigrant in America that portrayed by Jacob and his family in Minari movie. The setting of time and place are written in this review and can be found in the first paragraph in Monica's dialogue, which is, "This is 1918 Arkansas." In this review, it's also written that the choosing process of the setting is based on Isaac Chung's personal experience when he lived in the rural area in Arkansas. Isaac Chung is the director of Minari movie. As we can see, the setting of time was 1918 and the setting of place is in Arkansas, America. And then the next slide is about the conflict in the movie that written by the reviewer. There were several conflicts that we can find in this review and also in the movie. And the first conflict is stated in first paragraph when Jacob and his family moving from California to Arkansas, and they ought to live in a blocky rectangle of a house propped in cinder blocks in the beginning of the movie. That make it is the beginning of the conflicts between Jacob and Monica. And then the next conflict is between Jacob and Monica, where they have different views and concern for their future. And the conflict is written well from the movie in this review, and the reviewer is also bringing the conflicts between David and Sunja. Sunja is Monica's mother that come from Korea to live with them in Arkansas. However, the reviewer is unreveal the detail of David and Sunja's conflict until they choose for better, as written in 5 paragraphs of this review. And then the next slide is talking about reviewer summarizing of the movie. The summarize of Minari movie that Stephanie Zacharek write is written in a neat style, which includes the reason why the director used Arkansas as background, where is Minari fit because it's largely in Korean and using English subtitle, and the insight of Minari's movie. Minari is a movie made by an American filmmaker with setting of place in Arkansas and filmed in Oklahoma, and make it an undeniably American story. Those things are important because the reader might want to understand about the movie more before going through the movie and with the descriptions. It will pique the reader's interest about the movie. The readers will wondering what is it like to experience American dream as adjusting to a new experiment without experience them themselves. And then The next slide is talking about movie claims and evidence. In this slide, I found out that the reviewer claims that Minari is a gentle, lovely pictures, one that acknowledge there really is no immigrant experience beyond the pure human experience of finding you adjusting to a new environment. This claim is also supported by the small details that we can see often from David's eyes. We get an inkling of his heart problem when we see him running across the field and the smoke rising from a smokestacks where Jacobs works, and the smokestacks is where the male chicks are burned, as a hint how heavily the responsibility of being the man of the house, providing for his family, weighs on his own shoulders, which plays in third paragraph of this review page. And the last slide of this presentation is talking about the review structure of the review page. The reviewer is structured very well, the review, and the idea organizing is very wonderful. The reviewer write this movie review organized from the beginning of the movie, the claims that she thinks about the movie, the evidence to support the claims, and the conflict that happened in the movie. And then the last one is the compliment, or so we can say that the personal opinion of the reviewer is well written in this review. From this review, the lesson that I can get is write a review can help another people to pick their interest to watch the movie and can give another opinion to the reader about the movie. And the writing styles that written is also make me realize that my writing skill is still and I need to improve my writing skills better. So I think that's all from my presentation today. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.